Are you awake? Good morning, bugfish. It's kind of looking like a normal day to me.
It's pretty normal.
It's not normal! It's... Oh wow, it's melted down 3 inches overnight. What? We're losing snow.
Jesse says this whole spot right here is bugaboo, scratching and peeing and going to the bathroom. He made it about, 20 feet from the door. Just follow the kitty cat prints and you should be fine.
Is this the path?
Path of least resistance.
Oh yeah, I see bugger paws.
Yep, but they stop. So I don't think he's made it to the back.
Oh, see, he's been coming. He hadn't even got around all the way here.
No, I told you he stayed on the apron. I'm going in.
Oh man.
This is up to my knees.
Where are the stairs?
I think they're here.
It looks like a ramp.
It does look like a ramp.
Nice.
Wow.
Holy cow!
Look at this.
Oh my goodness, that's so deep.
I know.
Whoa! Look at that!
Wow.
Look at the curl. You probably can't see it from over there. Do you see the curl on the handrail? Where like the snow fell off the handrail and it's like curling under, but it hasn't broken loose yet. That's so cool. Look at the handrail.
I know.
Oh,
it's a cornice.
It's because of
the Bengal Cafe.
The Bengal General Store. Yeah. I was like, boy, I can't even see the Bengal General Store right now. They might want to plow out. I don't think their customers are getting in right now.
No. Guys, look at how much snow's on a roof. Do you agree, Jesse? That's about a foot.
Oh, wow.
I never thought there'd be that much snow on a roof.
Foot.
That exceeds my expectations by many inches.
Oof. That's what we heard falling last night.
That's going to sound like a freight train when it goes.
Well, I heard it last night about bedtime. Remember? It was like, oh. Yeah, that's crazy.
This isn't really our style, but if we together can get this video to 1 million views, Jesse and I will Rochambeau for who has to stand at the bottom of where that snow comes off for the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day?
The other person has to bring them London Fogs and snacks.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know, do you think that'd kill you or just like knock your teeth out, or do you think it'd just be really cold?
You might want to have like an avalanche beacon on board. Just because like finding you might be kind of hard.
That's so much snow.
That is ridiculous.
I mean, it goes like 3 panels at a time, a foot deep.
Yeah.
I don't know how many feet long.
30 feet long, a foot deep, and how many panels wide? 3?
That's probably a lot of weight wide. Too.
Yeah, that'd tickle.
Man.
Whee! I've never done this for a living, but I know people who do avalanche control. And I think there's a small chance we could instigate that.
You want to try? Bugaboo's inside.
Bugaboo's inside. We don't have any of our enemies here that we could put below it, in case it really goes.
Good thing or bad thing?
And the snow, by the way, has completely changed, so now it's perfect for snowballs. So let's just see. Nope.
Wow, it just sunk in, didn't it?
It just disappeared. We got to get serious. Hold on, I'll get a bigger ball. I think it's going to take quite a bit to get that to slide. Oh, here we go. There's like some really wet stuff. Look at this. Ah! Not gonna go. Have you guys seen those videos on YouTube of people like jumping off their deck?
Diving. It's a movement.
It is?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what it's called, but it went viral. Everyone was doing their little like dive off the deck into the snow.
Well, we missed the bandwagon, but
by a long shot.
Better late than never. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Went better than I thought.
Was it soft hard? Did you hit the bottom?
Yeah. But
really?
I probably wouldn't do it with a baby.
Well, not on your stomach, especially. Yeah. I was considering my back.
Go for it. Do it. Good form. Good form. Okay, ready? Whenever you're ready. Let me help you up. Let me help you up.
This isn't fun. This isn't fun.
Oh, no.
I don't want to be a kid. I want to be an adult.
Shake it off. Shake it off. You're all right. Shake it off.
Whew.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'll be all right.
Why do kids do that again and again and again and again?
Because kids. It's not that bad. There we go. You're good. You're all right.
This one. Our goal today, we did a video last winter, how much snow can a backhoe push? Our goal is to outdo that. I think it's possible.
I think it's doable, but our snow is depleting, so we better hurry.
And we can't drive until we plow, so we might as well have fun with it, right?
Just want to say, whoever engineered that cabin down there clearly did a fantastic job, because that's the most snow I've ever seen on that cabin.
Good. Well, we're not heating it.
Yep, that's why.
So that's why.
There's not that much insulation in there, so snow's never been on that cabin. And I'd say she's snowy now.
There's snow on our roof because there's so much insulation.
Bingo.
So if we didn't have so much and we were heating it like we are, it would be thawing, right? Which you don't want.
We'd have ice dams on the eaves, but we don't. We're not even heating the cabin and there's massive icicles. Figure that Bugaboo. Bugaboo's been running a fire in there. He probably turned the RV heater on. That's exactly what he did. Little stinker. It's not obvious here, but there's 4 beautiful patio
chairs. I think I could see the arms in the back, so I think you're safe.
It's kind of a dice roll. If you hit it wrong, it's gonna, you know.
Oh, that's gonna be so cold. You're gonna have so much snow down your neck.
Am I in the center, you think?
I think you're good. Wow. Here's the chair. We're going to fresh tracks for maximum effect. We plowed this yesterday. This is unplowed. I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know, it didn't feel as good.
It didn't look as good.
Oh, no.
But it could be the angles. It's all about the angles, right?
You know what it is? We plowed yesterday.
Right, so it's not as much.
Fell in where we plowed. And so we didn't have this like huge open field of snow. Yeah.
Either way, it's a pretty epic snowstorm.
I think there's a chance we might find a spot on the property that will match it. But that one was like, it was 50-50.
We'll try. What do you think? Do you have a plowing versus shoveling preference?
Rochambeau. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Whoever wins gets to plow.
Okay.
Whoever loses gets the hot tub deck.
Okay.
And the hydrants.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, tie.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. What?
What?
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. What? That's 3 in a row.
Whoa.
What
Let's
in
keep
the
going.
world? Like our brains are on the same
This is
wavelength.
creepy.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yeah! Woo!
You know, I was gonna say, even if I win, I sort of want to shovel.
What?
Because I feel like it would feel really good. I want to
True.
breathe heavy. Like I want my legs to itch because I'm active.
Oh yeah?
Which comes from
Well, I'll let you plow a little bit, and then I'll do a little bit of it. See, that's
yeah,
teamwork.
we can both do a little bit of both, but
Okay.
I think when it's winter and you're stuck inside all day, it feels really good to just do anything physical.
Yep.
So I'll
Deal.
start with the deck,
Okay,
and then we'll see where I'm at when you're done.
sounds good.
Or when I'm done.
I think you forgot something.
I sure did. Thank you. Making headway.
This much snow on the truck, you'd think we hadn't cleared it all winter.
I know.
This is just like,
Well, we're gonna get more tonight, I think.
yeah,
Or...
36 hours. Then there's more on the way.
Did you get everything else plowed pretty much?
Oh yeah, yep.
Cool.
It wouldn't hurt to hook onto the trailer
Yeah,
and
pull
just
that
pull
out.
that out.
We need to
so-
go get water.
Yeah, we got some decisions to make on water for sure. Then I can plow that, and then we can put the truck and the trailer back over
Yep.
there. It's actually nice to have the truck by the electricity so we can plug it in. But like
Yeah.
at 30 degrees, you don't need to plug it in. But like 6,
Yeah.
yeah, you want to plug it in. So yeah, I'll move these two vehicles real quick.
Okay,
And then
plow that.
to be able to plow this out, and
Got it.
that's pretty much ought to do her.
Where's that gonna go?
Right?
This is feeling much better. We had a friend that moved up here, and her very first winter, because she's from a place where it doesn't snow, much like myself, she didn't want to plow anything because she didn't want the magic. She didn't want the snow to be gone. But after the first really big dump in plowing their property, she realized, you know what? Plowing is okay and it doesn't make the magic of winter disappear. Plowing's a good thing. In fact, it allows you to enjoy the snow more because you're not swimming in it. It's only fun walking in snow up to your knees for so long, you know, until you actually have to get something done with your life. Every year before this winter, we'd go in and out of our little cabin a lot, and every time we were trained to close the door, let the snow fall so it didn't fall on top of us, and then walk out. It's so weird not having to deal with that this winter.
Where you at? Hydrants. Oh, there you are. I knew you were in here somewhere.
You're doing my job. I was gonna do that.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't want the wonderful people watching our channel to think that I'm some sort of like slave labor guy.
I know.
Where like you do all the physical
Even
work.
though clearly there's proof that I voluntarily sign up for these jobs. It would have, I wanted to plow too. I enjoy all this stuff, but it would have taken me twice as long maybe.
Oh,
there's a learning curve figuring out where to put the snow, and
yeah.
You know, you kind of have an idea for it all. So
I have a system down for sure. This is a little bit more snow than we normally have to deal with, right?
Yeah. Oh wow, there's a hydrant there too.
So before winter, on my grand before winter so we don't die checklist was like this, a lean-to roof thing, majigger, temporary. Probably why I wasn't too passionate about building it, because I was afraid if the roof slid, all the snow would bury the hydrants. And I know a lot of people who follow us are like, you better, but guess what guys, hadn't happened. Because when the roof slides.
Right, for the record, we're not in the line of fire.
It goes clear out there. It literally like
it bypasses altogether.
Yeah, if anything, we should probably protect other stuff from the roof.
Or keep it in mind when developing this property. You know, we certainly don't need to be walking in that path in winter.
Well, down the road, we're gonna build decks and do all this wonderful, amazing stuff that we could just like.
Point is, we didn't want to build anything temporary because we're so done with temporary.
Yeah, and
we're busy people.
Yeah, I don't know, like I'm sick of building things that are not like permanent, because I have clearly a couple of permanent things that need to be built. So anyway, the good news is hydrants are fine. Probably the better news is we don't really need them. I mean, we've got the well, and so as long as we can get water in the cisterns, like we're good.
Right, well we do use one of these to hook up to get...
True, but there's means, there's ways. You know, if we're really desperate, we don't need that hydrant. Like you could use that hydrant, you could use that hydrant, like all the hydrants go to the same place.
That's true.
So this one's just the fill hydrant. It's like the official title that it someday will be no longer needed.
Yep.
It'll be retired. Now that we might want to keep access to.
Oh, that's the
main for that hydrant. So where's the house main? Oh, found it.
There it is.
There she is. Hey buddy. That we might want to keep access to, because otherwise if we have a blowout, it's not going to be pretty.
The difference between this winter and every year prior to this winter, there's a lot of things we're wanting to improve on, but none of it is critical. The only reason we're even shoveling this out is because we had a really big dump all at once. I would say this isn't the new normal. This used to happen all the time, like back in '96, you know, but the new normal is that there is snow on the ground year round, but you don't often get like 2 feet at a time. And when we do, we're more than happy to do this work, even though in the future we want to set up our property that, you know, we don't have to do too much snow removal. It's not that we're lazy, it's that, like, you know, life gets busy. As you age, you want to do this because you want to, not because you have to, type of thing.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that then?
Good enough.
Good enough. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't know where the snow was gonna go. Turns out it's a non-issue. I mean, it's definitely been sliding, because like under here, you know, there's definitely some compacted snow from when it slid, but it's sliding, gosh, 12 feet away from the house.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Way farther. So what I'm thinking is, if we do haul water, even though we have the well going, and we pump the water, get the truck out of here.
Yeah.
Because one good whoop, and like the whole truck's gonna get buried in snow.
Right.
It's not gonna hurt it or anything, it's just gonna suck to have to shovel it all out. So you told them about the snow bath? that you'd
Coming
get
out
when
of
you
the cabin.
slam
Yep,
the cabin
yep.
door. Boosh. Well, true story, guys. When we were going through the planning phases of this house, we'd originally put a man door where our electrical panel is, thinking that it was like the easiest way to get in the house because we didn't want to have a door in the front because of garage doors, right?
Right.
Well, we learned a little lesson with the cabin. And now when we see a roof like this and the door right here, we just think about these like beautiful like snow baths that go
Yeah.
right down the back of your shirt when you slam the door or whatever. So the good news is we made room for the man door on the front of the house and it's working good.
I think it's really easy to look at other people's houses or businesses, and it's easy to spot bad design, right? But it's not always easy to figure out what good design is, especially when you're starting from nothing and you're designing your own house.
Right.
So just when you think you have your floor plan mastered, you
Yep.
realize like, oh, what about snow? Is that the roof you want, right? Like, who designs your roof? What pitch? What orientation? Where, you know, where's the snow gonna go? All this stuff really matters, and
Yep.
you can tell when people botch it up or they didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You know, not that you can avoid all problems, but it's like, what problems do you want? How do you make your life easier? And how does your man door factor into your floor plan, right?
Yep.
It's all things you have to think about.
And sometimes functional design isn't the most beautiful aesthetically.
Yeah,
but
I
it
would say I'm not
works.
like in freaking love with our man door between our garage doors.
Nope.
For a long time I just scratched my head like, is that gonna look weird? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
In the end, I think it's fine.
It's
It doesn't bother me. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's very functional. So that works for us, and it worked to put it right there.
So just in case you're ever having doubts, just move your hat back and let me toss some snow back there.
Like, okay, I'll take the man door right
on the
there.
front. Fine, it works. Something else that we thought a lot about with the house was both protecting the kind of ingress egress areas during the winter and also keeping the house cool in the summer. And so we went with the maximum possible overhang on the SIPs, which is 4 feet. And so far, it's been doing a fantastic job of keeping the apron of the house clear. I will also say, just a quick side note, that the windows and the overhang are perfect in the winter because we've been getting the sun coming in the mornings and kind of warming up the house and warming up the timber frame. Warming up, what I mean is more like the tone of light. There's not really that much temperature gain because the windows are so efficient, which is the catch-22 of having low E windows, is that in the winter you don't get much solar gain. It's a trade-off. In the summer, you don't want solar gain. But I can also say that in the summertime, the 4-foot overhang keeps the sun off of the windows and is doing a great job of controlling the temperature in the house. I have a seriously important question that needs to be answered. Can we fly the drone in this powder? Tell me it doesn't like at least pique your curiosity just a wee bit. I mean, seriously. No? Cool.
Something tells me my opinion doesn't matter
Things
very
that
much.
girls don't think about.
Exactly, right?
Every dude's thinking it.
I'm more like, if it doesn't go well, what's the DHI hospital bill gonna be?
Right.
You guys remember Brian, right?
Hold my London fog, watch this.
This is a tribute to Brian. In fact, I think this was Brian's idea.
No, it was mine.
It was your idea?
He gave it the
But you
rubber
told
stamp.
Brian about it, and he
Said yes, please.
approved your idea. He reinforced your idea.
But he agreed with me that we should do this in the name of science.
Oh.
This is not fun. Don't be mistaken.
Oh, okay.
This is
So
research.
long as we don't smile, it's
No, yeah.
okay.
Straight face. This is
Gotcha.
research.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna put my toes in, and then if everything goes well, I'm just gonna like.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just gonna go for it. Not sure what to do.
That's awesome.
We're good.
It's like hopping. Whoa.
Come on, buddy.
Dang, Bugaboo. Bugaboo probably looks like that when he tries to go through the snow. Ah.
Need skis or something.
I can't film anymore. This isn't science, we're having fun.
think we found the limit.
It's freaking
Found the
hilarious.
limit. It's still good. We're good. It
Do that again.
Okay, hold on. See, we're good. Ready?
Yep. It's so funny when it goes in.
It's just, you know what that
It's
is?
funnier when it comes out
It's
again.
a drone angel. That's a first. In the name of science, we have matching drone angels. Kind of dramatic. Watch.
Oh no. I'm getting flocked. Uh-oh, it won't turn off. Woo.
I say experiment to over. It's kind of having a malfunction. All right, Brian, the answer is yes. I don't know what the question was, but yes. I think the question was, is that fun? And I think the answer is yes.
You guys can decide for yourself. We
The
enjoyed that.
controller, however, has an important message, which I think we should respect.
Oh.
It says cannot take off. I think...
Not doesn't want to take off.
Right, I think it
Can't.
says won't take off because it's like abuse. Well, that was worth it. I was curious. I don't know. Like, do you
That's
ever?
fun.
I don't know. Like when things are light and fluffy. What I really was hoping is I could come in and like go through the powder. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
maybe
like-
the next snow. Maybe if it snows and we get really good papo.
could be a few years. Holy moly! It's steep as the truck.
See that upper left-hand corner? Gimbal motor overload. We think there's ice in there. Gee, I don't know why, but I'm sure it'll be fine once we bring it inside, warm it up, and give it some hot cocoa.
I think the most satisfying part about a snow day is now we get to come inside. It's warm. We can cook dinner here, like on our stove, on a real stove. We're cooking local meat that was given to us by a neighbor who we plowed out yesterday. So that's really satisfying. And we look forward to very soon being able to share the house with other people. If I'm right, we have a pizza party coming up.
We do.
I feel like this adds to the magic of a snow day. I mean, snow's like exciting anyway. But ending the day with a good food from neighbors together, I think the only thing that would make this even better is a game of like, what's that Uno game that our friends play? Like
crazy, you know.
crazy Uno, you know, like all together around a dinner table. I think that would just make this the best darn day.
Yep. Last winter, we didn't even have our garage to enjoy. That's not true. We did have a place to work on, say, a sunny day or night out of the snow, but anytime it snowed an inch or more, we were shoveling the deck above this garage and under the timber frame. We had to shovel that off. Not because the snow was a problem by itself, but as soon as it started to melt, it would rain in the garage even more than normal. So we didn't have garage doors or anything. We did have lights, but you'd come in here and it was just this cold, dark, soupy, rainy mess. And that's why we had to work so hard to keep the snow cleared. So to some people, they might think that we don't have a lot or our living conditions aren't great right now. But in reality, compared to where we've come from, this is like, it's so incredibly nice. I'm in yoga pants and a thin long sleeve shirt right now. We're making dinner. We have space. Jesse's not walking all over me. I'm not walking all over him. We have space to spread out. We have a warm place for all of our wet clothing to dry. Life is really, really good.